Late last year, Mark Henry and I were talking. I said, I think we really need to get access to a sounding board of consultants. So we went on a search to try to find that firm. And CannaCribs came up as one of the prospects. So far, it's been going great. Bud, our head grower, he understands the need. A lot of growers, they kind of prima donnas. They don't want anybody else telling them what to do. But I think Bud is looking forward to the advice and the synergies that can come from talking to somebody that sees a lot of grow operations across the United States.
So we've launched a few things recently. One of them is we have a whole beneficial insect consulting team and website that automates beneficial insect, predatory insect delivery. GrowersHouseAuto.com kind of stands for GrowersHouse Automatic Delivery. And that's really cool. So you can get free consulting for people who want to go away from pesticides, insecticides, and move towards what nature has designed to feast on these harmful predators to cannabis plants. So that's really cool. We just launched that recently. It's doing extremely well. And then CannaCribs Horticulture Consulting. We put together a team of all-star cannabis cultivators, some with some PhDs and extensive experience, and they're building out, some of the largest and coolest facilities I know of right now. People are reaching out and they're like, we just got a license. We need to design a whole business plan, design a whole facility, design all of our SOPs, design, basically have architects and GCs come in, and our team does all of that. And we want to be as useful to cannabis cultivators as possible. And this is just part of that progression of us getting there.
So TCAs, or Technical Crop Advisors, are kind of the name that we've given to our in-house consulting crew. It's part of a crew that we work very closely with the growers. We're not really standoffish like the other types of consulting would be. We try to really find out how your grow operates, kind of tap into the past experiences of facilities that we've either built ourselves, helped grow, or expand out, and then take the lessons from those as far as efficiency, tools and methods, SOPs, and adapt them as well as possible for whoever's looking for whatever specific need, be it lighting, irrigation, IPM, all the big stuff.
We're going to be building out more and more services that help growers out through the whole spectrum of what they need help with, which is ginormous. And that way they feel like they have a good partner working with our team and what we're building.
It's really good to have other people to bounce ideas off of, sharing successes with people, sharing failures. And so having CannaCribs Horticultural Consulting to really talk to, they see other facilities, they see what other people are doing. You might get a good idea from something or say, oh, that might not work. So really it's been an honor actually being able to have somebody like CannaCribs team, even on the consulting side, to really help us out and get some ideas pushed forward and really know that we're making some right decisions to maybe make some different decisions that give us a different direction to go in. Because really we want to do it right the first time, and having somebody else to bend an ear to is really been helpful.
When it comes to design packages, we can really kind of tailor what you need to what we can provide, whether it's a full building retrofit, a brand new build, whether it's an upgrade from an existing build. A lot of the times, if it's an initial build, we'll really start from scratch. We'll zoom it all the way back and start looking at the financial models, the business plan, the business model. Were you expecting to be producing this much by year 3, this much by year 5? So we really try to project out as much success as possible based on what we know as the standard operating procedures and the typical costs for CapEx and OpEx. And we try to dial in that business plan so that we can confidently move forward with all the following steps. If it's something like a retrofit, we really like to audit the current practices there, and we really like to make sure we can find as many efficiencies as possible before anybody moves on buying any equipment or changing any SOPs. A lot of the times in our experience, we can help a lot of cultivations out just by recommending certain procedures, changing certain SOPs, and just adjusting the way they do things to be more efficient than buying a bunch of new equipment. So we try to bring a lot more of the knowledge and the practical experience of running these facilities rather than just trying to quote you out on things that you might need. We dive into what you're trying to accomplish as a grower, because that's one thing that we all forget. It's like, if you want to do this your whole life or you want to do this for 5 years, there's goals for each. And we want to make sure we set those goals properly first so that we can achieve them later on.
We've done multiple Zoom meetings with the CannaCribs consulting team, and they work one-on-one. They email, they text. They really, really are there to kind of help you out. It's not about just trying to get the most information out of someone. It's what are your problems? What can I really help you with? And they're always there. It seems like to really get to us. And at any point, we can call and have a meeting even the same day. Sometimes even right away. They'll say, "Oh, jump on it. Let's get some video. Let's get this fixed." So that's really honestly been very helpful. So Phil and Juan and all the guys over there have been really, really helpful to us.
Like, we're not just trying to build a whole bunch of, I would just say like money-making machines or something like that. We're trying to build an ecosystem that helps growers. And by money-making machines, I mean, I guess that sounds weird, but like we have competitors that are just focusing on selling stuff. We're focused on making sure our customers are successful. And then we know that eventually if we make them successful, that they're going to appreciate that and it'll end up coming back to us, keeping us alive.
Yeah, I'm glad that we confirmed that we could save you guys a little bit of money on your calcium nitrate just by dialing it back and then increasing your flower quality towards the end.
Yeah, and we would have, honestly, like I said, we would have been wasting more nutrients, I guess, down the line if you wouldn't have given us those testing samples and things like that.
We're here to help.
GrowersHouse has been a blessing for us, so.